Hello and welcome back to my channel, Checks Capture Threads. Today's video, we in episode 11 of Gambit's Galore, and it's going to be what we did at King's Gambit, and it was a very silly getting this, and I'm already just going to show you how silly it was, and you just don't need an explanation. So, as normal, this is the King's Gambit, the King's Knight variation. So, this is where, obviously, now you would see the moves, anything like this, but we get the move Bishop to c5. Now, Bishop to c5 is a known blunder. I wouldn't say it's really a blunder. I would say it's a mistake, and the reason for that is d4. d4 just pushes it away, and now black has no tempo, and now I win the pawn, and I'm already massively up. Now, they don't like this move. I always like it because I attack h7. The knight comes in c6, and I go c3. A great move, as this solidifies everything, and I think later on I'll be able to win something using this. Now we castle, get out of this, position, and we're already up nearly 2 points. Now we actually bring this here. They wanted us to move our king. I don't really get it, but now we bring our queen across, kind of like a Dutch or something, where you bring the queen across and go all the way up to h4. Now, obviously here we see f5, and I would like to say in this game, each side had a brilliant move, and you wouldn't expect it. And after h3, bishop goes back, and we're losing a bit of our king side activity. We now go queen h4. We see capture here. We capture back, and now this capture. And this was very silly, obviously, as we can see why. Queen takes h7. This isn't actually a mate anywhere. Now, king obviously forced to go there, and we bring our bishop to g5. I really like this move. Look at that. So, rook goes across. Now it is mate in 8. Can I find it? We take. King actually moves to a worse square, so it's only mate 4. It's even easier for me to see. I play the right move. Bishop goes to here, and I play the move b3, and that completely loses my advantage because I was trying to sacrifice my queen here, because the reason was that if you take, though, you can't. And the reason I actually thought so at the time, was this was mate, but it isn't. You can capture. So, but there is still other ideas here, I think. And instead, it was actually at the time you play this. And, yeah, it would have been much better. Because after the take, you would have had, this, I think, is mate. How weird. Anyway, luckily, after this, he decides to play the move knight takes d4, a brilliant move. Okay, I don't really understand why he couldn't take the queen. I don't know how that's still worse than that. And we play check, which is another blunder, they say, even though it's impossible to really know if you're winning or not, as we still have our queen. We're not even down in material anymore. But he makes the wrong move again, and he goes king c5. He should have gone in the corner, even though I can see why he didn't want to do it. And I thought there was ideas of the queen coming in, but the knights are blocking everything. And it looked scary at the time, but there just wasn't anything. And after this, our knights are not in play or anything. So we play b4 check, and it just didn't work. Again, he can just take forced, and it's not really that good. We play rook to b1 check, and he goes back. And because he's gone back, it's obviously cut off that part now. And we play the move bishop to e3. Our queen has been on the sacrifice square. We have had here since, oh my god, since move 15, we have now gone to move 23. I've had 8 moves where this queen could have been taken, kind of, and now it finally gets taken, but it's too late, and we play the move rook to b5, checkmate. Oh my god, I'm not proud of this game, I will tell you that much. You can, I would expect to have a roasting of that, because we had terrible accuracy, I think it was as well. I mean, there is so many, wrongs and rights here. Obviously the reason as well this is mate is because this is pinned, if you just wanted to know why I can't take. And yeah, I mean, if we go back here, I think from this position, we're strong. This was a mistake. We should win by this. And I think because I knew that I was in it, I just wanted to try something for fun here. And I tried to make... I mean, I could have played anything else. Anything else. This check probably works. This check's actually, I think, the better move. Because after this, I could probably play this queen just takes the pawn. This probably works, because this is going to be nearly mate. I mean, yeah, I'm still winning, and it's maybe not mate, but it's so much better. And then, you know, instead I play this move, which I now am technically... I still don't get how you can't just take this queen and expect... I mean, you're still winning. I mean, is there nothing here? Check. It goes up. It's not even that. I guess this looks a bit scary. Yeah, they're saying that. But you're still 2 points down here. Because it can escape. And it's just going to go into this corner and hide. But, I mean, there was some silly moves here. This capture somehow works. And, again, this doesn't even work as it goes back. And this, we're very lucky, goes up. And I'm very surprised how you're leading him along. And this check, if it goes across here, apparently it's completely fine. Or, well, it's a point down, but I was thinking check. Can't really capture. It does say capture, which I find very weird. Oh, because it's check. There you go. And that actually is something... Wow, could you have played that then? No, that would have been silly because it just moves. But then could you not take the queen? It's probably a mate on the board somewhere. Yeah, there's mate in 4. So, nothing there. But anyway, this move brings us back here for playing a brilliant move here. I don't know what else we could have played. Now, I'm just thinking, yeah, they couldn't even move the queen here. So, we now finally get the checkmate. So, hopefully you enjoyed that disastrous game. That was just there for the funs. I didn't really want any... You know, I wasn't expecting this to be a very good game. If to be on, my accuracy was in the 60s. It wasn't at all good, maybe even lower, because I had so many... They're saying blunders. I mean, the game review is obviously a little bit different, because some things there, human-wise, engine-wise, are completely different. They do not intertwine, I'd say that for sure. But that's going to be it for today's video. That was the King's Gambit. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. So, thank you, and bye-bye.